because this weekend is the roller coaster yard sale weekend. It runs from Kentucky to Tennessee, and there are going to be yard sales set up for miles and miles and miles. So we're going to go and see what we can find, and I thought I would bring y'all along with us today and see if I can get some clips while we're out yard selling, and then I will share with you if we find anything once we get home. Also had to stop and get some yard sale fuel before our little adventure begins. So we stopped at the creamery. I got another brown sugar cinnamon latte. So good. Okay, we just left the first sale, and the nice man there gave us a whole map of the roller coaster yard sale. So it goes through Kentucky and Tennessee, and let's see, 3 days of over 150 miles of yard sales, crafts, antiques, handcrafted quilts, produce, southern foods, barbecue, entertainment, souvenirs, flea markets, parks, recreation areas, historic sites, and more. So we're starting in Glasgow, and we'll see how far we can go. So we're right here right now, and we're gonna be going this way to Temple Hill and on into Tompkinsville. The first sale we stopped at had tons of vintage Christmas, so many beautiful goodies, lots of cookbooks and dishes, and even lots of vintage little kitchen utensils. So many fun goodies. And I apologize if these first few clips have a red tint to them. They were set up under a red canopy, and so it kind of put the red tint onto these clips. But look at all of these fun treasures. This was a really amazing sale. She also had tons of Pyrex, and then look at all of these vintage blow molds. This next yard sale was packed full with antique furniture, and this dresser here was my favorite piece of the day. I love the raw wood look on this and all of the detail. It's probably the most beautiful dresser that I've seen, and trust me, I love antique dressers, and I always go straight to those, and that's probably one of my most top favorites I've ever seen. I unfortunately do not have enough room for any more antique dressers or big furniture pieces right now, but oh my goodness, I loved that piece. They had so many unique furniture pieces at this sale, and I just wanted to stay here forever. I loved all of this. now we are on into Temple Hill. We stopped at the old shed and looked around in there, and then this Amish man was set up with all of his pumpkins and mums right out in front of it, and they were literally the most gorgeous mums I've ever seen. Look at these beautiful colors. They were huge also. And then he also had fresh apples and cider, and we brought some apples home and a gallon of cider. And when we first tried it, he was like, this is what apple cider is supposed to taste like, and he is right. Oh my goodness, it literally just tastes like you're eating the sweetest, most fresh apple. And we seriously wish that we would have got more than just 1 gallon. Also, what a magical sight it is to see the horse and buggies going up and down the road. I just love it. Okay, we're back home from the yard sales. It was so much fun. I just love going to yard sales this time of year. It's even more fun than like spring and summer yard sales. I just love because they have booths set up with apple cider, and it was just like a whole fun little fall town that we got to walk through, and just so much fun to look through all the treasures. And it wasn't too extremely hot. It was like just the perfect weather for it. And yeah, so I feel like I was super selective, but there were still so many beautiful treasures, and it's so fun just to look, even if you know you don't have a space for it, or you don't need it, or don't have room for it. It's still so fun just to get out and look at all this stuff. So I will share with you the few little things that I brought home. I picked up some Christmas pieces, and then just a few little everyday decor items, and one small little furniture piece. So the very first yard sale we went to, I shared a couple clips from there. They had some beautiful vintage goodies, and the first thing I got from there is this whole stack of vintage Christmas cards. It was $2 for the whole set, and I got it, of course, mainly just for this one. Look at this card, y'all. Oh my goodness. With the little puppy and the tea kettle and Santa. Just gorgeous. That looks like the stove at my in-laws' house. And it had a sweet little message in it. And I just love that. It doesn't have a date on it, but it did say made in USA. And then this one is super, super pretty. This one is my next favorite. If you watch my channel, you know how much I absolutely love vintage Christmas cards, and I really want to figure out a beautiful way to display all of these this year, and do a cute little arrangement with them. So I wanted to add those to my collection. I thrifted a couple boxes of vintage Christmas cards a few years ago, and so I want to like display them all together this year. And then along with the Christmas theme, I found this beautiful ironstone plate, and this is the Victorian Christmas set, made in England. And I just love that they are all sitting around the Christmas tree. Is that not just the most gorgeous Christmas plate you've ever seen? $4. It was the only one in the set. But this will definitely be going on my hutch at Christmas time. And then another piece of ironstone that I found is this. It is the coaching print from Johnson Brothers, and y'all know that I collect some of their plates. It says made in England on the bottom, but I have a few little coaching scene saucers. And so I was super excited to find the little sugar bowl to go with those. I have a few of these ironstone sugar bowls that are just solid white, so it was super exciting to find the little one to match some of my dishes. And then the very last thing is this adorable Baby Ben clock. I love these vintage clocks. There's just something about vintage clocks that I just think are so pretty, and these go for a lot in antique stores. So when she said $1 for this, I was like, oh my goodness, I have to get it. The little Baby Ben. That's actually my most favorite one that I've ever found. I have a couple other, one is like a sage green color, and then one is a like solid black, but I like that this has like some cream and gold on it. Super pretty. And then this was $1 as well. Those were from the same yard sale. And then that is all of the little pieces that I got, and now I will share with you the furniture piece. Here's the cute little table I found. This was from the yard sale with all of that antique furniture. I love the size of it. It's so cute and little, and the little spindle is just so pretty in the middle with the 3 little legs. It definitely needs cleaned up a lot. It has like this thick residue on it, and it just really needs to be sanded and fixed up. Looks like it has like maybe, I don't know, just some kind of residue. And so I'm going to clean it up really good, and then I will insert an inspiration picture. I was looking at pictures when I got home of some ideas of ways to redo it, and I found some that are super cute. So I'm going to sand, like I said, sand it down and mix a few different stains that I have and try to make this really pretty look on it. And hopefully we achieve it. I'll share with you the look in a future video, and I also need to decide where it should go. So we will see. I also feel like it would be super cute on a front porch one day with like 2 little chairs on each side. How cute would that be? So lots of ideas for it, but I just could not pass it up because it was so pretty. And so that is all I got at the yard sales.